So about the middle of 2018, we decided to stop making our Elite rails. Our Elite rails were a fantastic steel rail, but what we found was, I mean, now that we've been making these things for 7 years, and we were the first company to integrate the recoil lug into the optic mount, is that these aluminum rails are so solid, there's really no reason to go with steel. And especially in a lightweight build like this, I mean, a steel rail, our steel rails weighed 8 ounces. This one weighs 2 ounces. And so it's just as rock solid. You have a full Picatinny rail. A lot of companies will cut a groove down the middle of this. Well, you just sacrifice strength. I mean, shear strength is why the military requires a full rail across here, so that your rings don't shear move. You just have a larger contact patch. But this rail worked perfect. I mean, I'm shooting a 28 Nosler, boatloads of recoil, and this rail didn't even come into my mind that it might not work. Now, as far as rings, there's 2 rings that we recommend. So for competition rifles, we really like the Seekins precision rings, but for a hunting rifle, they're quite honestly expensive and they're heavier. And so for this rifle, I just used the Leupold PRWs. Fantastic ring for the money. They're very lightweight. I've never had a scope slip in them. I've had other rings that scopes have slipped in, and they just lock down. Now they actually have a Weaver style interface inside of them, which is slightly smaller than the Picatinny interface. However, as long as you're making sure you have solid contact to the front of this and the rear of your lugs on your rail, it's just fine. I mean, the clamping force on the dovetail is really what's holding everything together, and the lugs here and here are basically taking that shear force under recoil. So, great optic mount for a hunting rifle. Leupold PRWs aren't that expensive. You can usually find them at your local gun store. And then our Performance Series rail, if it can take the 28 Nosler, you're not going to have a problem shooting anything else with it. So, great options for mounting an optic onto your rifle securely.